better go in the house.
That's all right. All right, I'm here with my motorcycle, and okay. So yeah, I'm just recording, so I can cut this stuff out if I need to. I like doing this anyway. I know. Sometimes I turn it on, sometimes I don't. When I'm out here in the sun, it doesn't. Right. All right. So it's full of antifreeze. What I do want to do is I want to take these tubes off right here, and I want to blow them out. And one of them goes over to the overfill tank. One of them goes, I'm not sure where the other one goes. I have to look at it. But I do kind of want to blow them out to make sure that they're not stopped up. So what I'm going to do, and I also say this in the video too. So you know how to get these off without
cutting them?
Yeah. So you just raise them up and pull it off. And then you can reuse it.
Like that.
So, oh man. So now I can get a pair of pliers, get in there, pull this out. And I might spill a little bit of antifreeze. But yeah, it's got to be that cap that's bad. What I might do, see how it's not going in evenly? See how it does that?
Yeah.
So, I wish I would have. .1. All right. So we might clean this again and see what happens. But all right, let's see what we got. Oh shoot. That's what I want. Yeah, that is called a Woodcraft bike stand, and it was about about $200, I guess. Oh, I got the button just for this. Sorry about that. Let me get this one off.
Standard or these?
No, they're meant. Yep.
Best everything.
Yep. There. Now I can get to this one. Yeah, or just wedge it up in there where I can. Got a smaller. What was that? Sure what that was. She went inside as soon as I started filming, didn't she? All right.
See what you dressed to be on.
So I think what we're doing is we're draining, like if you go over to that fuel or that tank over there. Oh yeah, these are all metric because they're from Japan. almost 99.9% sure it's the radiator cap.
Right. It usually is. And stuff is-
But we're gonna fire it up here.
What else could it be? Like dirty radiator or
No.
no?
Usually there's air in the system, so the pump locks up because it's pumping air.
Gotcha.
Or the fan's not working, or the radiator cap is broke. Alright, tell me which one it comes.
It's coming to this small one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a very small one. The one you unhooked last.
Okay. Alright. I think I could die by doing that. So the hose is good. So I didn't need this one here?
Yeah, that one.
Alright. So what I'll do is let me hook these back up. So both of these, I wish I knew where these went. Well, they're good. Okay.
They're both coming out of there.
Yep. So both the hoses are clean, blowing out. So what I'm going to do is put these back. I'm going to fill the radiator back up with fluid. Come on, Beavis. There's that one. There's this one. This one's easy. Yeah, and the thing is, with me having a YouTube channel, and this is being recorded for everyone to hear, I gotta make, like if you're having issues, it's better off for me to just come out, and that's why I'm like, people who are gonna buy motorcycles from me, they're gonna get a mechanic to come with it,
Right.
because I can't sit there and make all this, say, hey, I did this motorcycle, and then I go to sell it and it doesn't run, and then you could put whatever review you wanted on my YouTube channel saying I'm a hack. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want that.
That's respect.
Huh?
That's respect.
All right, let me top this off. Yeah. And I had to do this before. You have to go kind of slow because it's almost at an impossible angle.
Yeah.
So, whoa, a lot more in there than I thought. Let it burp out. Put some more in there. So I'm going to start it up without the cap in. Without the cap on. And see it bleed air and all that good stuff. So let me put that overflow back on. Just tell everyone what I'm doing here. Alright, so I took the overflow. Where's it at? Right there. Took the overflow off. I'm going to put it back in. It's hard to do stuff through a camera. So I'm going to put it back on. Alright. Go ahead and fire it up. And let me just watch it. See what it does. Yeah. Alright, turn it back on. Let me put a little bit more antifreeze back in it. And I do want to get the temperature up. I do want to see the fan come on.
Okay. Yeah, it was like the first thing I looked at. The fan was running and it was going. You could hear it running just.
Alright, start it up again.
All right.
What I'm looking for, just to make sure, I don't want any, looking for air bubbles and stuff as it runs. And then when it gets up, this fan comes on when it's around 200 degrees. So, and what I might do while this is running, I got a feeling this is corroded. I'm debating whether I should do that or not. Got some like extra oil. Pretty sure this is what's the culprit. Is I think the O-ring here is worn out. I should have just went ahead and replaced it. But give me a screwdriver, I'll be right back. Get another radiator cap. This is just bad. Stupid me, I should have just replaced the radiator cap while I had it. Get all this stuff right here so it moves more freely. When it gets up to 16 psi, that thing pops open. So there's no bubbles coming out, which is good. It just means there's no blown head gasket. That's awesome. So, he did not blow a head gasket while he's not around. So that's good. And he's probably going to look at this video again and say, "Hey, what? While I was gone, you talked bad about me?" I didn't talk bad about you. I'm just saying, do not blow a head gasket. Here he comes. See all that dirt? Man, why didn't I just replace this while I had it apart? Lessons learned right there. This is real life. I don't sugarcoat anything. This is the crap. I Metzgered this one. Oh, good. While you were gone, I said he did not blow a head gasket. So if you blew it, if the head gasket was blown, you'd see bubbles coming up in this radiator, because the pressure on the other side of the coolant is stronger than this. So you'd see just itty bitty bubbles popping up.
How would you blow a head gasket?
Oh, it would have blown by just running it while it's too hot. But we didn't run it while it was too hot. Yeah, and then you said on the way home it ran good. So that tells me, I don't know what we're getting up to as far as temp. What's the temp up there?
160.
160. So that fan will come on, I'm thinking right around 200. Yeah, and I pulled it. There's
I think it was on there. I might be correct.
Nah, I should have replaced this. I was telling the people, my 29 followers I got, that I should have replaced this gasket, or this radiator cap while I had it apart. You see all that in there, all that corrosion? Yeah, that's just not good. So, hindsight 2020, next time I'll replace the radiator cap. But you're good as far as let me bleed all the air. Sometimes it, see how it sucked down? So it means I still need to put some in. I don't have
170. Does it normally get hot when it's sitting there?
no, like the only thing that will keep it cool is the fan. So while you're running, you'll have air coming across the radiator, keeping it cool when you're doing 60 miles per hour. But when you're just sitting here, the only thing that allows air to go across that radiator is your fan. So when your fan's, that's why I'm surprised that it overheated even with your fan on. But 212, I'm just burping the air. See how when I do that, it spins the water pump faster, and it'll get, it will burp. What are we up to now?
It went down.
So we're almost there. We're almost full.
Yeah, it's going down back to 160.
And right now I'm just burping all the air out. So it tells me that I don't have any water getting over into my head. So sounds like I just didn't do a very good job of burping it before I sewed it. See how I'm not getting more air pockets in there? Now, let everything calm down, let that water pump come back down to normal speed, and I'll do it again. Sometimes air gets trapped in there. When you lower the pump going so fast, a lot of the air will get entrained in the water. When you slow it down, the air gets out of entrainment of the water, so it'll rise to the top. And sometimes you can do this and get a little bit more air out of it. Looks like it's pretty good. What I'm going to do is put this back on. Burn yourself. 180. Oh, man. Go ahead and turn it off. So, then we'll see. All right. And then I'll put this back on. Here we go. So that's the thing. It never got. We'll continue to let it run. So let's go ahead and turn it back on. Now, since we got it closed up. So with the cap off, we never really got it. 186 is the highest. It's at right now. Anything coming out of this? See, the fan normally doesn't come on until about 200. I haven't seen the fan come on yet. Have you?
No, this one isn't on.
I want to see the fan come on before I leave. I want to make sure. You said the fan was running though, but I want to see the fan. Is it coming back down or is it going still climbing? So now, since I got a closed system, when that temperature goes up, pressure goes up, this cap at 15 psi, you know that spring I was playing with at 15 psi, it's kind of like a pressure cooker. At 15 psi, that spring will push up. When it pushes up, it dumps coolant into here. And when it cools down, it creates a vacuum and it'll suck coolant back into the radiator. That's why I wanted to make sure those lines are clean. So, here we are. Got the cap back on. We're up to 186. How many miles did you put on it yesterday? About 100 miles. I told him with my YouTube channel and all that stuff, he got lucky. He bought it for me. I feel like he got lucky. I could have told him, sorry, man, I wasn't doing it when I sold it. But I was like, man, I got to go down there and figure it out. I didn't realize. I thought you lived in Shelbyville. Is that Cody that lives in Shelbyville? Now, it wasn't over, like, what was the level in here like? It was coming out of here, out of this one.
I think it was this one. Yeah, it had to be. It was going straight. Like, it wasn't on the bike or anything. It was
So we're 194. And the fan has not come on yet. As long as that cap's not on, it will never get above like 180, 185. Because it has a place for it to, yeah, to cool down, yeah. So we're 196, boys. About to find out. So what do you think about is it your grandson having a motorcycle? His grandmom does not like him having a motorcycle. Yeah, I don't see the fan coming on yet. The only way my wife will let me have a motorcycle is to buy them, fix them up, and sell them. Even if that cap, by us cleaning it out and stuff, I think it's just been stuck. I would buy another cap and put it. All right, about to hit 200, 201. So that fan should be coming on any moment now. I'd kind of like to know where one of those, which tube, what tube exactly was it coming out of? This one?
Yeah. It had to be this one, but it was going. It gets straight on the road.
I'd like to know where that tube goes. You know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
We're at 207. Still hasn't come on. I think it has a, I want to say, I thought it was 200, but it might have been a little bit more. I got the operation maintenance manual with me. I might, we're at 212. Still haven't come on.
This is going up there.
Yeah, it is. Starting to bubble in there. There it goes. Alright, so that fan came on. Let's see if it goes down. Did this fan come on as well?
Yeah.
Temperature going down?
Yeah. They don't cut off, did they?
Down to 208. Yeah, it did. So I guess I didn't see how high it got, so it was the how high it got?
Yeah.
Okay. So it got all the way down to 201. It might just be a radiator cap. It got level, got back up to full, or I might have had, so when I gave it to you, this was full. And it's already gone up from halfway all the way up to here. So I'm wondering if So when it was cold, I went ahead and filled it up to here. So I'm wondering if it just had too much antifreeze in there and it dumped. But let's watch again. Let's make sure the fan comes on, cycles back and forth like it should. So this is still good. See, it's coming up now. So I bet you there's an overflow. Look, right here. There's an overflow. See it?
Yeah.
So I bet you this got too high. It pushed into this overflow and it dumped right there.
Right.
So let's just watch it and see. Because if it does get too hot, it will go all the way up here and push into overflow. So we're at 212. Fans come on. 214. See, and watch, this will come back down. See when it shuts off? 210. So it comes on at 212, shuts off at 210. This is now regulating here. Nothing's coming out here. Alright. I think we just need a new radiator cap. Or it might have been something as stupid as me overfilling this thing. We're gonna ask ChatGPT when I get done here.